All right, man, we're gonna get right into it with Marshawn Kneeland film. Um, this is gonna be very very short. For what I've seen so far, man, with Marshawn Kneeland, man, very 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 strong guy, very powerful guy. Lower body strength. He plays with good leverage. He plays with his hands. Hands are stupid violent. And what I mean stupid violent, like he's looking to try to take you apart with his power. Man, he's physical. That's one that's really jumped off the charts. I mean, he's physical. He's willing to uh, um, he can play both defensive ends positions. He can play a little three tech too, but we got enough three techs. He's going to be, in my opinion, he's going to be pretty good on the defensive line for years to come. As you can see at the bottom, can Marshawn Neely be a catalyst for the defensive line for years to come? And honestly, I think he can. He has the size, he has the strength, and the crazy part about it is he, he's only what 21, something like that. So he's not even like in his body yet, if that makes sense. He's what like between 260 and 270. So he's the used to be quote unquote prototypical defensive end. Mike Zimmer like big defensive ends. You don't see too many big defensive ends between 260 and 270, maybe up to like 275 in the NFL. Now, it's guys that are bendy, can get around the edge like a Michael Parsons between what 240 and 250, 245, 250. That's what you get now in today's NFL, more speed rusher instead of somebody that has the size, the strength that can hold up at point of attack, can take on double blocks. I mean double teams. A tight end can't block him. To me, to me, in my opinion, he's more of like Demarcus Lawrence. Now, with some things with him, he's tend to rely on his power a lot, and it shows at times. Um, but he's very relentless. He's one of those guys. He's gonna put his hands in your chest, and he's just gonna try to run straight through you because he know he has that power. Um, what else I know is about him? He does have what Demarcus Lawrence like to do with pass rushing, and that's he like to take his hands. He'll grab his hand, he'll get your hands, and he like to grab the the tackle's hands or their wrist. He'll grab their wrist to control their wrist, so their hands won't be as strong on his body. He does that from time to time with his pass rushing moves, but pretty much he's a one trick pony. He'll just have to work on his pass rushing moves, just get more pass rushing moves, more counters. As of right now, like I said, man, he gonna just get his hands, put them in your chest, and just try to run clean through you. That's pretty much his go to right now. But with Zimmer, you won't even need all that. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be first, second down player anyway, just for run because he can set the edge. He can set the edge. He's patient. He's very instinctful. From what I saw, he's very instinctful in the run game. Um, man, it's crazy how this young man already has that size. Not that fast as far as straight line speed, but short area quickness he has. In my opinion, he has. Some people probably see it differently, but for me, he has enough short area quickness where not too many quarterbacks can get away from him. Not too many running backs can get away from him. That fast, change direction, um, pretty solid. Um, he can read the run, in my opinion, like crazy. Like he's very instinctual for um, a young player. So, man, let's just get into it. This is what the very first play in the Iowa game. Even though they lost the game, but this is the very first play of the Iowa game. Iowa running 12 personnel, maybe 13. No, they running 12 personnel, and he's up top, right defensive end. He's up top. Watch what he does because they're going to try to get a double team on him. But watch what he does. Very first play, he's going to take this tackle out. Bam. He took the tackle out, engaged with this tight end, and he still is going to make the tackle. And when they say about bringing the pad level, hold on, let me put the full screen on me. When they say bringing the pad level, this is what they mean about bringing the pad level. He literally knocked the left tackle down. Literally, he just, as soon as he came out the ball, bam, he knocked him down. He engaged with that tight end, held him up, because tight ends is not going to block him. Held him up, and when he made the tackle, he brought his pass. That means he came with his legs. He came with his legs, man, and he does that pretty much every play. He's relentless. He's a relentless guy. There's one thing I can say. Some people have compared him to Max Crosby. I can see that. Um, but me personally, like I said, I compare him to DeMarcus Lawrence, just a young D Law, and D Law is going to teach him. He already is good in the run game, in my opinion. Passing game, he's if once he learned some more counter moves in his pass game, he's going to be a well-rounded defensive end, kind of like a DeMarcus Lawrence. He's going to be a well-rounded. He's, of course, he's young, so in my opinion, he's not going to probably not going to count for a lot of sacks, but he's probably going to get, if he does get sacks, there's going to be a lot of sacks just based on secondary coverage. He's probably going to get a lot of coverage sacks, but he can generate pressure on his own. So it was just that one play, man. Now I look at him like, man, come on. Like, are you serious? The very first play of the game. Just play it. It was the very first play. I was like, wow. Wow. A little bit further. Just a little bit further up. And watch this play. Watch how he just get up the field. Bam. On the double team. That was his job. His job was take on the double team. Iowa ran a lot of 12, 13 personnel this game. They did. Now there was just a wide receiver just outrunning him. I mean, you're not gonna win them all, but he did his job. He stayed home. We didn't have that with Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn, his approach was pass rushers. And he wanted pretty much everybody to get up the field to pass rush instead of running. Well, it's pass rush first, then stop the run. With Zimmer, is going to stop the run, then get to the quarterback. So it's not going to be a lot of sacks like you guys probably think, unless it's a lot of coverage sacks. But we do have the talent for guys to get after the quarterback with ease, in my opinion. You still got Micah. He can come down on third down because now look at the defensive ends that you're going to have. D-Law, Chauncey, um, Sam Williams, and now Marshawn Kneeland. Just those four guys right there, man. You talking about run stopping. Run stopping. This young man, let me just go back to this first play. This young man, dude, like I said, he's gonna bring that nastiness, that tenacity, that physicality, just like everybody else did. Bam. That right, just that play alone shows you what kind of player he is. And he does this consistently. He's gonna take on double teams, he's gonna sit the edge, he's gonna play physical, and he play relentless. I see why the Cowboys picked him at 56. They did want Darius Robinson, but he was gone. But hey, you got a guy that's high motor, high ceiling for pass rush. Run game is already there. He's just going to become an elite run defender, kind of like D-Law. And once he gets more pass rush moves, he's going to be a well-rounded defensive end, barring injury. So yeah, man, this is your boy Heavy Chevy. Follow me on all social media platforms. It's going to be down below. And man, like I said, man, this guy, Marshawn Kneeland, he's going to be a good one. So check your boy out, Heavy Chevy.